Yeah.
Okay, so to give everyone we just listened to a couple people's reviews of the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie and their sort of complaints and thoughts on it. And so we wanted to touch on a couple things because we were sitting in here chatting about it, and I was like, why don't we just make a video? So, you want to start it?
Let's keep it a buck with this. Let's keep it real. All right. So, first things first, we get that there are some negatives you can mention about this movie.
Yeah.
Which there's gonna be no perfect Star Wars movie. I don't think, maybe besides Empire, I don't think there's really no perfect Star Wars movie. And we are massive Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
But what you have to understand with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, everybody wants the same thing we've always gotten when it comes to Empire, Return, Revenge of the Sith, all of that. They're expecting, all right, where's the gravitas, the weight, the stakes? Oh my God, if they don't complete this mission or if they don't save this person, what's gonna happen? They want all this massive, grandiose scale of a film.
Or,
just terrible things to happen as a result of whatever.
Or incredibly, just an intense amount of weight to decisions.
Yes.
Or lore that's really illuminating other things that we've read or seen, or, and it's like...
What you have to understand that this film isn't meant to be that.
Yeah.
I could understand that complaint fully if it's like they tried to do that and they failed miserably.
Yeah.
I could understand that. But they didn't try to do that. You have to understand it's funny because in these reviews, these content creators are saying like, oh, it's a fun ride, it's a fun adventure, but but that's all it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
it's literally just supposed to be a side quest. I don't understand why we're all complaining like, oh, well, Mandalorian and Grogu, it's a TV show, and it just felt like a TV show, and they're trying to cram it into a movie. Okay, well then think of it as a TV show, because that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what it started off as.
The first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, everybody loves. When we were all, all of us nerds are doing watch parties with our favorite YouTubers and whatever, because we're watching those episodes and we're getting all excited and hype about it. Well, yeah, how fun would it be to have a movie version where we get a movie budget and we get some fun action adventure in outer space? Well, there we go. We got it. So it's like, why don't we enjoy that instead of slamming it? And something you said actually while we were chatting is like, also, every time so far that Disney has tried to do something that connected heavy lore, they have royally screwed the pooch.
Ruined it.
So let's just take the win.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't even feel reminiscent of like when we put out the sequel trilogy and they were like, just be happy you're getting Star Wars, because that was actual trash.
Yeah.
This is decent. It's good. It's fun to watch. I would take my son to this. And probably will. And so, and it doesn't break canon. There's no people that are in it that aren't supposed to be in this time period. Yeah. There's nothing there that's like,
you can't.
Why? Like my biggest gripe is that Mando's helmet didn't filter out fog.
Yeah.
That's the only that, and he miraculously has a blaster when he didn't at one point.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Again, there's things to nitpick for sure. Absolutely, there's things to nitpick. How many people we got?
I don't know.
What's going on, y'all?
But yeah, no. So it's definitely. I think we were expecting at least from the reviews that we're seeing, people are expecting something that's the Jedi finding lost younglings level of stakes.
This isn't Star Wars Episode 10.
No.
Let's look at it like that.
Yeah.
Everybody wants the continuation. All right, where's the Skywalker saga going now? Where's the New Order? Where's Luke? Where's Rey? This isn't what this story is for. It's literally just supposed to be a side quest adventure, nothing else.
Yeah.
Again, every single time Disney Star Wars has tried to do too much, try to connect the dots, try to answer this question, questions that we didn't even want answered.
Sometimes, yeah.
They mess it up extremely terribly.
It's so bad.
So it's just with this time, they didn't try to do too much. They kept it simple, and it's fine.
It's good.
Like, it's not, is it some over-the-top, amazing, fantastic movie that you feel like you're leaving, and it's, like, the first time in 1977, like, obviously I wasn't alive then, but everybody that saw it for the first time then, their lives were changed. This isn't going to change your life.
No.
But if you just like a good Star Wars story, that's all this was for.
It's you're not going to leave the theater mad that you went to see it.
No.
Like you did when Episode 8 came out.
So it's like, for example, when Disney Star Wars tried to come out with The Acolyte, right? First of all, everybody knows when it comes to Star Wars lore, Anakin is the one and only chosen one. He's the only one that was supposed to be made by the Force and all this. All of a sudden, there's these two twins, I believe, or one girl. I don't know, twins. Like, all of a sudden, they were the first kind that Anakin was, or something. And
they were the prototype or whatever for the idea. Like, they just like made stuff up. They added things that didn't need to be there.
You randomly threw in Plagueis just for fan service.
Yeah,
like
they threw in a Jedi that should have been. Like, shouldn't have been alive during the time period. They just did all kinds of things. They added things. So, again, it's one of those movies that it's good.
Yeah, it's not that.
You're not mad at it. And I think for the first time in a long time, I've watched a Star Wars project that's come out of Disney, and I'm not mad at it. And I wasn't disappointed. Like, the fighting was fast-paced.
Yeah.
You know, I was watching Ahsoka the other day, and I like the Ahsoka show, and I was trying to show someone the lightsaber fights, and I was like, this is kind of painful, actually, because we had just watched the Darth Maul show, and I was like, this is actually not good. This is not good. And then, so just, my expectations were so low, and it wildly exceeded the expectations. So, anyway.
I expected to leave this theater upset.
Or just disappointed.
Yeah.
But, like, it was really great. So, can't speak to it enough. And just the reviews of everybody trying to be like, this needs to be more. It's like, no, actually, let's give them the one win that they needed. Also, hi to Curtis, UTV, and grandson. Jamel, grandson, what's up?
Hey, shout everybody out, man. Hey, go follow the Nerf Herders podcast.
Yep, follow us at Nerf Herders.
Join the herd.
Yep, join the herd. Share it with your friends. We're trying to be able to do live streams on that channel. We just need the following. So the
icon to the account, the little picture is of two Mandalorian helmets. Not to be confused with another account. But yeah. So I mean, give us a follow on that. But we have conversations like this on the regular.
Yeah.
We just had to get that off our chest.
Absolutely.
Like there's a lot of negativity coming to it, but when it's all said and done, what we need here and there with Star Wars stories is just one massive adventure, and I just want to see stuff blow up. Even if it's not
sometimes that's all I want and need.
Sometimes that's all you need for Star Wars.
Yeah, I actually really don't need everything all at once, all the time.
You don't always need the politics and then the love story and then the background of this character.
Yeah.
That just blow something up.
And do it, and it's better than like the Han Solo show or movie.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, that one just never felt like it built anything.
Nope.
This actually, you had characters that you had a story with, that you were involved with, that you were emotional with, so it worked out better. So it was just, I felt like the most well-rounded thing we've seen easily since Rogue One.
There's something I say in our review that we posted last night where it's just like, this is a gateway Star Wars movie.
It's a gateway Star Wars movie.
This is the movie that you take your family and your kids to go see. Maybe it's their first ever Star Wars introduction. Yeah. Like, when it comes to the sequels, for example.
Or maybe to help them recover from all of the crap
that's
been out there.
Like, episode 7, 8, and 9, I'm not going to be, like, dying to show my daughter this. I'm not going to be like, you got to come see episode 7, 8, and 9. It's great. Like, I'm never showing my son that. I will absolutely show my kids Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, 100%.
This really leads you to greatness. So,
anyway, those are our thoughts. Come check us out on the Nerf Herders podcast YouTube channel, and we're on Spotify. So
I'm on with the Force, and the Force is telling y'all to go comment, like, and subscribe. So
this is the way.
that is the way. All right.
Anyway,
do that.
Have a good one.
Do that.
I don't know how to turn this off.
Uh-oh.